Ew. What's wrong? What's good, YouTube? Wait for some people to start tapping in. You know, we live. That's all I know. And they not. We lit. And they not. You know what I'm saying? We West Coasting. We rolling. 7th Street Mob, you dig? 7th Street Mob, you dig? Come on, man. Come on, family. Shout out to the family in advance. Shout out to the people out there in advance. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the love in advance. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to be, showing appreciation in advance. You know what I'm saying? These YouTube streets kind of quiet, man. There's a lot of people in this field, but there's only one. There was only one. Man, boxing getting crazy. Devin Haney and Poirot. Yeah, boy. Ray Davis. What's the deal? Ray Davis. I'm talking about this nigga Ray Davis like Ian Rappaport. He hit me up a day before like, he gon' duck. I said, nah, Ray, stop the foolery, Ray. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with me, man. You know how bad I want this fight. Ray Davis said, no. Ray Davis said, no, man. I'm serious. He gonna duck. I said, man, we'll see. And lo and behold, man, we got the number one duck of 2026, man. Of 2026, man. That's how we starting off. Hey, thanks for the love, Ray Davis. You already know, man. Appreciate you, brother. All the time, my dog, for sure. We just being consistent. You know what I mean? Try and go live every day, build the family. You know. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to read the tweet that I saw. Wow, I'm on live with y'all right now. Let me get this shit. Let me pull up this tweet, man. Let me pull up this tweet, man, before oh. Hey, that's a fact. Hey, that is a fact. Man, they avoiding fights, bro. And these dudes is hurting the sport, avoiding these fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not Devin, man. It's not Devin, man. It's these other fools, man. They throwing my sport off, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to see some scraps. You know. You got the Haney boys around. They trying to get a scrap. They trying to get a unification. What's better than that, Ray? You tell me what's better than a unification, Ray? What's better than a unification, Ray? You know what I mean? What's better than to unify the belts? What's better, Ray? Let me put that in there. Man, bro, you know they gonna run with anything, man. They just gonna take it like a baton and run with it. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know, I got a lot of respect for the Tankamaniacs. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, we could be one big boxing family, man. You just can't be two unification. Come on, man. Come on, man. We could be a great big boxing family, but you can't be out here creating narratives on folks, man. Especially when they signing contracts via Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, when they taking it to purse bid with Keyshawn Davis, and them guys just don't want to fight. Jay Prince sitting around here wasting other people's time and his fighters' time. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. What's better than one duck? Two. You know what I'm saying? What's better than one duck? Two. And is. Shout out my dog, Ray Davis, popping out, man, showing love. He'll be a two-time unified champion. Is what that'll be. That's what that will be, Ray. If I'm honest. And I think that's pretty good because, there's a lot of dudes that ain't even never unified. It's a lot of dudes never became three-time division world champion. 3 division world champions. It's a lot of that. A lot of it. A lot of it. Who is that? Ray Davis. Add him to the stage, man.
What up, though? I'm gonna give you 15 minutes of time, man. I'm answering all those questions.
Holla at you.
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Chilling.
Man,
yeah.
Up, man. Shoot it to the shit, Ray.
Tell you that these dudes is crazy, man. Their logic or their narratives or their facts that are not facts is all crazy, man. And I ain't trying to go at nobody. Like I said, I never have plans to disrespect anybody unless I feel disrespected. But I just tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
And the truth that I make is basically the shit that's informative. You know what I mean? The stuff that I gather, not stuff that I opinionate on or you know what I mean, share my thoughts. Nah, this is stuff
shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And look. And I can hear it the other way, you know what I mean? There's sometimes I leave stuff out. I promise I do, but the stuff I leave out is because they already said it. I'm just adding to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I
mean? Yeah. So
what's better than unifying, Ray? Like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Undisputed, bro.
Come on, man. Undisputed. Unifying. You undisputed. What do they want from you?
Listen, man. Multi-division champ, man. Lineal champ. But when he keep going, there's a whole bunch of shit that's better, man.
You unified.
You can't say the face of boxing is number one. That has nothing to do with it because we done heard people be the face of boxing. They ain't even win a world title at a major division.
Great.
They got handed a world title.
Take it easy, man.
Listen, man, it's the truth. And then when they got the world title, they never defended it. Did they defend it? No, they won it. Yeah, they defended it. Frank Martin was a defense.
Oh, not Mr. Martin. You talking about the show Martin? Oh, you talking about Frank? Oh, okay.
Frank Martin, man. Frank Martin, man. That was a defense, man. That was a defense. I had to give. All right, that was a title defense.
Hold on, man. Frank Martin. That was his last win.
That was his last title defense.
Yeah, his last win. I think that was 2 years ago, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
The last time he won a fight.
That's crazy, right? And you know what's even funnier and shit? I remember him talking about he was gonna fight in like November 2024, and they had the arena booked for the Honda Arena or something, Toyota Center in Texas. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
and all the arguments over it, this and that, and turn around and find out that shit was fake. You know what I mean? And they had to wait another 5 months before that fight happened. Yeah, that was crazy. And then when they did the promotion for that fight, right? They did all their little runarounds and they did like 2 press tours. One was in the college and one was like in a hotel room.
Okay.
It was like the worst production ever, bro.
It's crazy like that out here, man. You know how this stuff is, man.
But nobody else. But this is the face of boxing, bro. They ain't supposed to be doing them like that. He's supposed to have some dude in a green suit up here making jokes. Know nothing about boxing, asking questions, right? He's supposed to have.
You talking about when they had him up there by himself and stuff?
Yeah, no, they had him up there with Lamont Roach.
Yeah, but he was up there by himself, Ray. They didn't have no entourage with him, and he looked lonely.
Oh, yeah. That's what you mean.
He looked lonely, man.
Didn't matter. You know why he looked like that? He couldn't afford it, bro. He the face of boxing, bro. Like, if he the face of boxing, you go all in.
All in.
Cause I ain't never seen Frank Martin said the face of boxing was Devin. I ain't never seen him in that situation.
Hey man, Debo different. And he getting them bags under the table, man. You know they get bags.
Hey, he gotta pay his baby mama, bro. He ain't get nothing under the table. He said what he made, bro.
He did something right. They know how much money he got.
They know what he think he got. Don't say nothing about under the table. Bill collecting no checks, bro. So Devin ain't got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Escort.
Yeah.
They'll never know.
They'll know. They'll never know. Nah, that's Bill money, bro. What you talking about?
Come on. Real money, dog.
Yeah. So what's good with you, man? Listen, what else? That Liam Pearl fight, man. Can't wait for it.
Oh no, I can't wait for it. The biggest fight in boxing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, you got Conor Ben and Ryan. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. You got Canelo and Billy. I mean,
yeah.
Abdullah and
who they talking about?
Name? Yeah, what's the kid Abdullah just fought?
You
don't even know, man. You lost Albert Bell, man. Albert Bell.
Yeah. But look, this is what they're telling you, right? Like you just said. They ain't talking about none of the fight. You know what fight they talking about? Devin fight. You know what they waiting for? They're waiting to get back in the ring. Devin Haney. They ain't talking about Rolly and Tio.
Oh, they don't care nothing about that.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So for this guy not to have the lead to be the lead in the race, it's crazy that he the one that's being talked about.
Oh yeah, he getting talked about.
You know what I mean? And I even give Shakur a close second.
Oh, Shakur getting talked about, man. They can't.
Yeah, listen, good or negative or positive, he got publicity, bro, and I'm all right with that.
Man, they can't stop talking about that kid. They can't stop talking about that kid. They talk about how bad he is, everything, but you give so much light and attention. It's just like, bruh.
They can't just be calling people channels sounding weird, bro.
Yeah, he called the champ side. And, I knew it was him because the way he said it, he was like, yeah, so if you was to run into Shakur Stevenson, would you act like that? Would you say that stuff you've been saying? He was talking to him like he wanted to get at him. I'm like,
yeah.
Come on, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Yeah,
what about
him? He said, man. Come on, man.
He said, them and him. I said, oh, he done fucked up.
Yeah, immediately when he did that.
I said, oh, man, he done messed up.
Yeah, he gave himself away.
Yeah, he worse than Clarissa Shields, man.
Yeah, dead giveaway.
That's crazy.
Dead giveaway, man. What else going on in boxing you looking forward to, bro? What you want?
Listen, man, I like this Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua thing. I like the Usyk Wilder thing. I hope they can do it on the same card in like a Riyadh season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, winners versus winners and losers versus losers type thing, or even if it's Wilder and like let's just say let's just give it a weird point. Let's just say because I think Usyk done. Usyk wants to ruin the era. You know what I mean? That's his whole goal.
Yeah.
His era is those guys, man.
Yeah.
He was that cruiserweight, so he just wants to ruin that era. He wants to beat everybody in that era, and Wilder's the last one.
Right.
You know, last one, man. So
Right.
I think his job is to get in there and beat. It might be Joseph Parker. I don't know if he fought Joseph Parker, Usyk. But
Yeah.
that might be another guy he might have to put on the list before he walks away. We don't know.
Man, he just putting dudes on a list, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, he said he want to rock out the era, man. That he returned. He wants to beat his contemporaries. He ain't out there trying to make new friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said, let them young bulls go out there and fight each other, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat the guys in my era. I'm trying to prove I was the best of my era.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I like this Benavidez need to get in the ring with Joe Apatow. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, David. Yeah, David. Yeah. I mean,
Jose, yeah, David, same person.
yeah, bro. They sitting there saying that he was the mandatory for the cruiserweight WBC belt, and I was like, how could he be the mandatory and he already got a belt?
Yeah, you can't be the man. That's that franchise rule bullshit,
bro. Like I said, what?
So hold on. Let's just pretend that there's a franchise belt involved in this, right?
Right.
And they call that the duck belt.
Man.
So though there's not a franchise belt involved, are we making up rules and allowing it to happen because it's a fighter that we support? Because when Canelo was doing this shit, he was ducking.
Yes, because I believe the WBC wants David to have the belt.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
He unified right now in the WBC. I believe they want David Benavidez to have the belt, so they bend their rules.
Yeah.
They bend their rules. Because I never seen a champion that's unified become a mandatory for a different sanctioning body. I never seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he want his belts in certain people's hands. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
Certain guys' hands. You know, the William Cepeda, the Ryan Garcia, the Canelo Alvarez, the Ryan, the Virgil, the Fondoras. You know, he wants, those guys to hold the belts.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shock got one. Shock, he slipped in and got one.
Yeah.
He hold on to it, but they finna put him up against Navarrete.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Facts.
They trying to cook all these dudes, man.
Listen, if he beat Navarrete, don't be surprised if Espinosa moves up to fight him.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Really, for real though, bro. That's a big win for Shock. If Shock do that, oh, shit. If Shock beat Navarrete, man, he that guy.
Right.
He should get on the pound for pound list if he beat Navarrete.
Right.
This little did.
Yeah, man. I gotta get freaking up here. All right, I'm about to take it down, man. I'm gonna be listening.
All right.
I gotta take it down. I got an hour before I head in, so I already did my prep work for work. So after that, I'm on the clock.
For sure. If I'm still on, you know what's up.
Yeah. I'm listening though. I'm listening. All right, man.
All right.
Peace out.
Yeah, man. Open panel, man. Thanks for anybody that came through. Hit the like button. Hop on. Share the chat. Any thoughts you might have, go ahead and comment. We lit, bro. First week starting the channel, bro. I'm getting a lot of love, a lot of encouragement. Hey, the highest human act is to inspire, man. That's the highest human act, is to inspire, man. So I appreciate those that inspire me, and I intend to inspire others. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody that come through. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And we family. Let's talk this boxing. Open panel. You know, if you want to cook on anything, anybody. You know what I'm saying? We got some good boxing coming up. You know, in the month of September. You know, it's boxing moving in the right direction. You know. Hey, and shout out to Keyshawn Davis, man. People gonna cook him. You know, rightfully so. You know, I think the management over there, guys got to take a look at that management over there with Rap a Lot and all them boys. That's for sure. Them boys, the way they move and the way they just pulled this off, all this wasting time and all that. I would hate to see uh, a young hungry lion like Abdullah Mason get tied up into that, frivolous, you know, back and forth negotiations and against one of his contemporaries. I would hate to see that because I know he wants the smoke. I know he wants the smoke. So you got managers like Jay Prince, and they playing a lot of games. Then you got young Abdullah right up under there. He right up under the tree. He right up under the tree. So the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. You can't get around certain dudes if y'all not cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get around dudes if y'all ain't cut from the same cloth. In the words of Kobe Bryant said, "Hey, if you dumb, get away from me, because I don't want that rubbing off on me. Go somewhere else. Do that over there. Not around me, though. Not around here." Hey, man. So if Jay Prince playing a lot of management games and holding 2 double-barrel shotguns, hey, Abdullah Mason, get from under that dude. Get from under him. Straight up. Because you want to fight Keyshawn. You want to fight Shakur. You want to fight the best fighters. Come on, man. You can't have a manager like that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He playing games, man. He playing with the game, bro. Straight up playing with the game, bro. We can't have that. We can't have that. By no stretch of the imagination, man. By no stretch. By no stretch. We gotta be thorough. You got champions, trying to be champions. They trying to be great. What we doing? What we doing? We can't be having this. So yeah, my true honest opinion is Virgil Ortiz, he's ducking Fundora. I don't think he wants none of that smoke over there with Fundora. The WC said that they would give him the mandatory position. All he got to do is take it. So that's ducking right there. I'm going to call it how I see it. That's ducking, dog. That's ducking, dog. You know. But other than that, man, hey, I'm just hearing a lot of Shakur Stevenson talking. I'm just like, hey, I mean, how much content can Shakur Stevenson give the YouTube streets in a week, man? I mean, you gotta stop listening to this guy, man. Stop listening to what he say, man.
He bad right now. He all bad. He obviously, um, I would say Shakur is. I would say Shakur is obviously bothered by something or somebody. You know what I'm saying? So he's just taking it out, trolling the fans and whatever. He just looking for clicks. Because his best fight right now is El Rayo, and I don't think he want that. I don't think he want that fight. I don't know why though. You gonna collect a bag anyway. I don't know why. Go on, fight Rayo, collect the bag. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to fight Rayo. He don't want to fight Rayo. He don't want to do that for whatever reason. So now you got to pivot, and you trying to make fights. You trying to make crossover fights, but it's a lot of stones that need to be turned. It's a lot of things that need to happen. We still got to see what happened with this Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben. I think everybody waiting to see how that play out, how the production is, everything. The Paramount Plus shit. Everything, comes into play when it comes to, Zuffa boxing. Everything come into play. So, hey, bro, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You got to be sharper than that. You can't be mad. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself, man. And sometimes when people on certain type of activities, man, the more you give attention, the more you hyping it up. You encouraging the behavior, man. So I say let Shakur, blow some steam off, man. Let him blow some steam off right now, because he bothered by something. You know what I'm saying? He bothered by something, man. But other than that, man, if you coming in and out, hit the like button. Do your boy that one. Do your boy that one. To hit the like button for your boy. Other than that, man, we chilling, man. We kicking it. Open panel. Pull up. Pull up. Shit. We cooling, man. We cooling, man. Yeah, we cooling. Kicking my feet up, talking this boxing. Yeah, this is a good fight though. You know, Liam, Devin. It's a good little unification fight. I hope they make the fight quick, man. Quick, man. Quick, man. Quick, bro. We can't have all this time that's been wasted, man. We can't waste time again, man. That's a fact. Too much time wasted. Yeah, y'all. But on the real, I'm gonna start having morning lives, early morning lives, probably later on, evening lives too. Um, the morning lives I want to be like, wake up, work out, pray, meditate, read, things of that nature. Get the people up, get the people motivated. And nighttime lives, just chopping it up about whatever, boxing, life, uh, shit, anything. You know what I'm saying? People, it's things to learn. So literally anything, just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up. So that's what's gonna be in play going forward. You know. So I appreciate the people stopping through. You know, hitting the like button if you did, if you haven't already. Um, you know, all the support. And yeah, man, we living, bro. We living. We gonna build. Hey, and we gonna make this YouTube stuff a big deal. That's for real. We gonna make this YouTube stuff a big deal. This the first week. SGB, what's happening, homie? My dog. First week popping. We on. First week popping. Talking this boxing shit, man. You already know. You're my dog. My dog, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna have them lives in the morning, lives in the nighttime. And you know, we gonna build this YouTube stuff up to a big thing, man. It's gonna be a big deal, bro. And that's a fact. I know SGB don't wanna I know SGB don't wanna bet on Pyro. I know you don't want none of that. I know. I know. You don't want to bet on Pyro. I bet Devin Haney knock him out. Knockout. Knockout. Yeah. Knockout, homie. You know what time it is, man. I love when Devin Haney about to fight because everybody be like, man, I bet, Rule. You know he locked in on Cash App, man. Shit. That's a knockout. Unification. He know he got to step it up. Hey man, Devin know he got to step it up, man. If he want to go get, if he want to eventually track down Boost, because you see Boost still on the list. Boost still on the list, dog. Boost is still on the list. He updated the list. Boost still on there. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Boots is still on the list, Rude. So you do what you want with that. You know, you do what you want with that. You know, Keyshawn got scratched off the list. So if we want to get ready for Boots, we gotta turn it up. We gotta turn it up. You know, I'm giving Boots his credit. I'm saying if Devin Haney want to get ready for Boots, he gotta turn it up. And that's what he gonna do against Pop. No sense, man. No sense. We gonna call this stuff no sense. No sense. You know what I'm saying? Boxing got to get this stuff together for real. And that's a fact, bro. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me get this link. Let me see. Invite. Okay. And then let me do this real quick. What's the amount, bro? Let's see. Let's see. This is dope. Let me see. I'm hitting up all the homies, man. I'm hitting up all the. Let me see. Hmm. Let's see. What the hell? This shit crazy. Hold on. Hey, we got photographer. We finna have photographers and all that. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. When y'all see it, man. Hey man, get ready, man. We gonna really liven this shit up, man. I'm trying to bring something new to YouTube. My nigga, I'm trying to bring something new to YouTube. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we love the love, man. Finna get out here, get ready for these festivities. You know what I'm saying? Probably be back later on. You know what I'm saying? Jump back on, see what the people doing. You know how that go. Jump back on, see what the people doing. You know how that go. Excuse the background noise. Excuse the background noise. Yeah, man. Yeah, we need 40 days and 40 nights for real. You know what I'm saying? 40 days and 40 nights to get right. You know what I'm saying? I can't even indulge. Hell yeah. But I'm going to pop back on later, y'all. Hey, appreciate everybody pulling up. I'm going to get with y'all in a minute. Peace.